I'm gonna get so wet and cold walking up. These conditions are horrible. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have a pretty rough forecast for this one. I'm expecting 100 km/h winds, heavy rain, sideways snow and freezing temperatures. I've got all the gear that I need to be comfortable in the backpack, and hopefully I'll find a place to pitch a tent and survive the night. But you just never know what it's going to be like up there. I've got about a 1.5 hour walk straight up. It's really steep. And then once I break out, who knows what we'll find. But for now, I'm just going to push on, make my way up the mountain, and I'll catch back up with you when I'm up the top. There's very low visibility up there. The temperature's definitely dropping as I get higher up. The winds are starting to pick up here, and these are the views. I'm almost up the top. That walk is never easy. It's freezing up here, the wind chill's kicking up, and it seems like it's on the verge of snowing. Here we go, into the exposed stuff. I'm gonna make my way over to this cabin and get changed into some warm clothes. It's just coming in here full force. That's better. Oh, that's so much better to have some warm layer on. My fingers are burning because of the cold. They're so numb. Oh my goodness! It's like sideways ice! I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pitch the tent in that. This is the most hectic it's ever been when I've been up here. It's pretty early in the video to break into the tin cans, but I'm in dire need of a power up. Oh. It's on the verge of snowing out here, and the big wind gusts, they kind of come and go. I reckon I could get the tent up if I moved fast, but it's not going to be fun. I'm really struggling to warm up, so I'm going to chuck on the massive down jacket. This is probably a pretty bad idea, but I'm going to go out and try to pitch the tent. This is going to be one of the most difficult pitches I think I've ever done. I just really got to get warm, keep warm, and move fast. Got to get the poles made up first, then we'll peg the tent out. Okay, the tent's pitched. That wasn't so bad. I'm not cold, but I'm getting wet in my feet. It's dripping down my pants and into my boots. But the tent's looking good. It's full blowing outside. It's snowing. It's still sleety rain. My pack gave birth. Lucky I had the liner on today. It's very wet. Let me get this wet jacket off, see if I'm dry underneath. There was a lot of rain when I was setting up, so it's a fantastic test for the jacket. It's the Mont Pro Shell. This thing's awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty much dry. We'll have an investigation. The down's a little bit compressed, but that's just from my movement. That'll loft back up. Nice. Oh, it's good to be in the chair. Have to find a flat spot for it. There we go. Oh man, that was hectic. But we made it. We're in the enclosure. Don't know what's going on outside. Misty, sleety rain still. I'm hoping it just turns to full-on snow and we get absolutely coated. But for now, I've got a lot of work to do to establish everything in the tent. I just want to get a hot drink on, so I'm going to get on to that. And then yeah, probably getting quite late. Cheers to another hectic camp on the mountain. The tent doesn't seem to be leaking yet, which is good. Oh man, hot coffee is nice. Once when I was using this tent, there was a leak in the seam here, where this clip connects. But it seems to be alright now. Maybe the stitching has swelled up on these seams. Okay, so the situation is, this rain should turn to full-on snow around about 6 PM in an hour or so. It seems to be getting heavier now and it's cold and everything's just steaming up in here. I'm going to have this brew, organise the tent, and then we'll see what's going on outside. I'll check my Tim Tam reserves. There's 4. I reckon I could have one now. I think I deserve it after that setup.
I love it when it's like this. Sheltering in the base. I've got a bit of water leaking in the back vent. I'm gonna have to zip this thing up. The inner is DWR coated, so a few little bits of water will just run off it. The wind direction is supposed to change though and start coming this way. I'm gonna get out and check the guy lines and I'll show you around. The winds haven't come up anywhere near as strong as forecast. There's been a few big gusts, but definitely not 100 k's. That's a good thing. I'm gonna get back in now and get some nice dry pants on. I'm soaked in the legs and my feet because I stepped in a puddle, it's gross. But I can't stay here too long because it's just soaking wet and freezing, so back in the tent I go. Cozy? Not cozy. We have mega condensation building up inside the tent. There's not really anything that I can do about it. I do have the back vent shut to stop water blowing in. We're just going to have to endure the wetness. I've made the executive decision that it is now dinner time. I'm not that hungry, so I'm only going to do 4 cheeseburgers. We're fuming up in here. Smells like burgers. We're reaching critical fumes in here. I have venting problems. Got to get some of these out. This must be an all-time record for beef steam. I've never had it this steamy in here before. This is not good. Whoops. Oh my goodness, they're looking good. Check that out. You guys know the drill. Ooh, so close, but no. We'll zip that up for now and we shall begin feasting. So I've got 4 cheeseburgers here with Wagyu patties and I have a new tomato sauce. It's from a New Zealand company called Al Brown and it's got like, I think it's like Indian aromatics mixed into the tomato sauce. So it'll be interesting to see what it tastes like. Oh. It's hard for me to put into words how good this is. Oh man. They're legitimately juicy. See that juice? And that tomato sauce has just got an ultra deep dimension of flavour versus like a regular ketchup. It's a little bit gingery, spicy, quite complex for a condiment. Number 2. I brought up a little bit of French's mustard too, so I might try some of this on the next ones. Hey, just got it on my pants. This tomato sauce brand also does a habanero mustard, which I'll try on my hot dogs at some point. I think I feel pretty good after this. They're going down real easy. A lot of you are probably like, man, this guy's greedy. Well, I didn't really eat much else today other than a banana, a protein shake, some eggs on toast, like 3 Tim Tams, some chocolate bars, and some lollies on the way up. Get out of the tent, take a look around. It's holding up well. There's still no snow though, sleeting on the brink. It's so wet. It's almost snowing, but just slightly too warm. I probably have to go back over to the shelter to get some water, or I could melt snow. I guess I have to do it. All the snow is just slushing up. It's gross. Where's the shelter? There it is, I can see the door. Man. There she is. Home sweet home. Woo. Oh man. Oh my goodness. There's my main camera. I'm not going to take that thing out into that much water. Here's the bed chamber. Got to get the quilt out and lofting up and get into bed and get myself warm. My boots are soaking wet. I think water has been running down the rain pant into my sock and seeping into the shoe. Feet are getting real cold in there. The weather's picking up. The winds are getting a bit more savage. I'm going to get these alpha base layers on that I used on the last camp, and the socks too. Also have some dry underwear on. Man, it feels good. The Zen Bivy ultralight bed. It's going to be lovely. How flat is the bed? Will we have a good sleep? Oh yes, we will. So I'm using the Zen Bivy sheet and the Zen Bivy ultralight quilt. This is going to be the direct comparison to the Neve, which I used in the last video. They have about the exact same amount of down, but this one's slightly bigger. But it does attach perfectly with the Zen Bivy clip system. So I'm going to be interested to see if I sleep better in this or not, using the same pad. And I think it should be about as cold by the time morning comes. This thing just clips on to these little color-coded hooks. You've seen me use it before. It works really well. Probably the best system maybe, I don't know. Probably. Because you see this? It's just hanging loose higher up, so it doesn't pull on your body at all when you're sleeping. Oh, I'm just gonna lie down for a bit and warm myself up. Far out. This is nice. It's times like these you really want to trust your tent, also your ability to pitch it correctly. Fortunate for me though, the Hilleberg Namage 2 is an absolute beast of a tent, and I know I'm going to be alright in this thing tonight. The wind direction is starting to change. I think it'll be snowing soon. Ooh, that's good. You notice there's no big raindrops hitting the tent now. And that sound that you can hear, that's snow. It finally got cold enough. And it's coming in pretty good. But the wind's blowing directly in this way. So I have to keep that door shut. I'm going to finish off all of my Tim Tams. These will go down real good after the burgers. Oh man, these are the double chocolate coated ones. Absolutely delicious. Oh. Tim Tam slamming in the snow. I finally warmed myself up as well. I was lying down in the quilt for about half an hour and on the pad, and I can just feel that heat reflecting back at me instantly. I'm feeling cheerful again. It was getting pretty miserably cold before. I don't know if you could tell, but it's just the wetness and the humidity, and then like the tiring walk up, all combined. Your core temperature just drops. Fully melted, rich and decadent. Gooey. You guys may have noticed I'm using the Soto on this trip, and this stove sits quite a bit higher from the ground so it won't catch the tussocks on fire, because I've camped here before and that little low blade 2 from fire maple, it ends up drying up the grass and they ignite after a while. Makes a little fire in the tent, which is not ideal. But this Soto is awesome because it's just got such a wide burner, real good for cooking burgers and stuff. It does weigh a little bit more though. I don't think I can resist the snow. I'm gonna have to go outside and see what's going on. So as you can see, we have absolutely fantastic flakes falling down now, and the tent is getting completely coated because there's not much wind. So hopefully it just goes like this all night long and the snow just builds up everywhere. We have a complete winter wonderland in the morning. But look at this. That's glorious. Need to get the tent nice and tight. It's getting a good coating on it. The back end of the tent's just completely covered now. I'm just going to let that build up and we'll see what it's like in the morning. I think it's time I get back in the tent. The snow's intensifying. I can't stay here too long because I'll get freezing cold again. But isn't this just lovely? Perfect. Well, that was pretty awesome. I've got to get all these wets off again, and then I'm getting into bed. I'm going to keep this mesh panel exposed and the one down by my feet to try and mitigate condensation, but already water droplets are beating up on the inner fabric. It doesn't help that everything's getting compressed down with snow, but that's okay. I'm happy about that. Anyway, I think I'm going to go to sleep. It's been a fantastic night so far. I'm just really looking forward to sleeping in this Zen bivvy. Already I'm toasty and warm. But yeah, hopefully it just snows all night and we wake up to complete winter wonderland status. But anyway, that's enough from me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Till then, good night. I'm completely covered in snow. Good morning. It's very wet in here, like I thought it would be. And it appears as though I'm completely coated in snow. The winds have picked up too. I should probably look outside and get a coffee on. Oh man. We have a bit of a situation out here. I have to zip that up. Cafe quality. Well, I wanted a whole lot of snow, and it appears as though my wish has come true. Ooh, that's pretty good. It's 0 degrees Celsius in the tent. Outside would be much colder. Big chunks of snow are slipping off the side of the tent with the wind. That's that big grating noise you can hear. I'm gonna enjoy this brew from bed, and I guess the next step is get up and look outside the tent. Oh. It looks like there's some pretty significant snow build-up on the tent. It's beautiful out here. A great coating. Man, what a glorious morning. I'm not sure if more snow is going to fall. I think there's going to be patchy bits coming through, but for now, it's just very foggy, misty, and cold out here. Incredible. Man, it's cold out here. I think I have to get back inside. The line locks have just completely iced up. Pack down's gonna be a nightmare. Close this up. That wind chill is no joke. It's good to be back in the tent. Everything's starting to freeze up in here. My thermometer says 0 degrees, but I'm sure it's colder. My coffee's freezing up in there. Yeah, the condensation's icing up in the tent too. Awesome. and get a proper coffee on. I think this is some Colombian natural processed specialty beans, the stuff that I roast up at home. That smells so good. Oh, that's nectar. What a morning. I love this. Even though it's harsh and brutal conditions, this is just absolutely amazing camping conditions for me. I had a great sleep, by the way. The Zen bivvy just always performs good. There's a bit more space in it than my Neve quilt. It's wider and it's longer, but I think it's probably more comfortable because of that reason. The Neve is lighter and there's just so much down packed in. I think it's a warmer quilt. Both are great, and I think if you're in the market for like a winter camping quilt that can get you down to about, I don't know, it's like 20 Fahrenheit, -6 or 7 or something. Both are great options, you should check them out. I have a link in the description. Look at this thing. It's like a full-on cozy bed up in the snow. Having a proper coffee is just so much better than those sachets. The little packets, they hit the spot, kind of, but it's nothing compared to brewing up, perfectly extracting some nice specialty coffee. Guess what I've got for breakfast? Pancakes and heaps of butter and maple syrup. It's gonna be glorious. The zip's freezing up. Ugh. Whoa. We've got a bit of sunlight. I'm gonna have to go out and take a look at the sunrise. Oh man. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. I think this is the most beautiful I've ever seen it up here. It's a stunning morning. The sun's coming up over the mountain range. Oh man, I just want to stay out here and soak it in. But it's so cold. I think I need to get back in the tent and do my pancakes. Hopefully the camera does this justice, because it's just breathtaking. The sun. Back in the enclosure. Frozen laces. I was saying -1 before. It's a bit warmer in the tent than outside. There's a lot of pancake batter in here. Might do one big one or several small ones, not sure. Slowly cook that big pancake up. Try not to burn it. Go for the flip. Whoa. Look at that. Got more snow incoming. It's absolutely laced in butter. This is the Lewis Road Creamery, by the way. If you're in New Zealand, this stuff's the best butter. So rich and flavourful. I'm gonna get some more on there. Just want heaps. Treat myself. Oh yeah, it's all fluffy, crispy on the edges. Ooh. There's some pretty good snow coming down too. You can probably hear that hitting the rainfly. Should make for a nice pack up and walk out. Oh, it's so good. If you guys haven't realised, the food when I go camping is probably one of my most enjoyable things. Up there with the views and the gear. But I don't know, man, the food in the moment, it's kind of unbeatable. I think one big one's enough with all that butter and maple syrup. Any more and I'd probably start to feel a bit queasy walking out. Oh. Perfection. This might be one of the best camps I've ever done. I feel real good about it, and the views and everything. Just an amazing experience. I'm so happy that I can like bring you guys along and show it, and hopefully I capture the essence of the camps when I'm up here. But let me know if you have any suggestions. I do read the comments, and if there's some good tips or whatever, or some stuff that you want to see, I'll try and incorporate it if I think it'll work. But I'm going to try warm my feet up, might get back in the bag, and then I guess I've got to pack down everything. All the moisture in the vent has just turned to ice. I have a summer version of the Zen Bivy quilt coming. It's the same ultralight, same specs, but just less down. Quite excited about that. Got a bit of snow coming in. Get the coat on. All right, time to get this tent down. The buckle's frozen up. Oh, I can't get the tension off it. It sucks when it rains, then it freezes. Everything ices up and it becomes hard to use.
Nice big oversized stuff sack. This is what you want for gloves and winter camping. Look how easy it is to get into the bag. Yeah, it weighs a little bit more, but it doesn't matter in this situation. You just want to get it in there quick. Alright guys, I think I'm going to get the big camera away and I'm going to start the walk down. That was a pretty good pack up, wasn't so bad, but it is cold, so I got to get moving. There's some pretty deep drifts of snow here. The fresh fallen stuff on top of the slush from yesterday. Oh. Man, get up on top of this little hill and see the views. You can see down behind me the tent site, that dark patch. Oh, oh man. This is incredible. I'm going to enjoy the walk down. Nice and crisp. Walking in the snow is just so nice. It doesn't happen like this very often, so when it does, I just get real excited. We've got a few small flakes coming down as well. Just adds to the ambience of the walk out. Look at this is the views. It's just incredible. What a place. New Zealand. Lucky to live here. You can just see the edge of it there. It's pretty much a cliff down there and there's a big lake. I'm heading this way into the forest. Anyway guys, I'm going to carry on with this walk and focus on it because it's going to be quite slippery. I think I'll say goodbye back down to the van. It's just incredible when it's like this, the frozen forest. Spectacular. Alright, we've got some views now. I'm almost back down. It's a steep descent. That's where I came from, way up there. It's probably still snowing. But it's only about another 5 minutes. I'll be back at the van. I think I'll say goodbye now, guys. So I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who likes, comments and subscribes and enjoys the videos. And a massive shout out to the members. You guys, you know, putting that extra effort in to support the channel means a lot, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, hope you feel good, hope you have a nice day, a nice week, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.